Chase Snyder alongside Johnny Baeza. That's right, correct?
You got 7 more innings to get it right here, Chase.
Johnny Baeza.
That's fine.
Come on.
I can live with that.
Come on, you got to give me one.
Baeza.
Correct?
Baeza. Not Baeza. Baeza. It sounds fine.
Baeza. Chase Snyder alongside Johnny Baeza.
That's fine. I mean, if you start, getting it right, you become complacent, and you don't want to improve. So that's fine.
I'm always looking to improve. Chase Snyder alongside Johnny Baeza. This is our last game, if you can believe it.
5A state championship. Well, I've only been here a day and a half so far. You guys have been here all week, and it's the home stretch for championship baseball here from Dell Diamond on the NFHS network.
Hallsville. Ooh, nice voice crack. Hallsville taking on Barbers Hill today. Barbers Hill last week, what a comeback they had.
Yeah, they brought it. They've been doing this all year. It's been a team game for Barbers Hill. Everybody up and down the lineup has contributed. Players have been stepping up and stepping in and succeeding. And I think that win over, I believe it was the Amarillo Sandies. It was a 7-8-9 hitters that came up big, laying the lumber in that 12-8 win and advancing them here to the championship game.
Maddox Malone is on the mound for Barbers Hill today. Barbers Hill comes into this one 36-8-1. Hallsville 33-8. Braden Walker will lead things off for Hallsville. He'll be followed by Kurt Wyman and Matt Houston. Batting fourth is Tyler Lee. Batting fifth, Noah Jumper. Batting in the sixth hole is Trenton Smith. Batting seventh is Logan Jones. Batting eighth is Connor Stewart. Batting ninth, rounding out the lineup, is the second baseman Sawyer Dunnigan.
And we'll see if this one can match up to the previous 3A state championship we've had in a 4-run, bottom of the 7th inning, walk-off win, hit by pitch by Malakoff. Congratulations to the Tigers as we get things off here.
What an unbelievable game. No, you're good. It's the first pitch is upstairs for a ball.
know, Hallsville comes in with a big win over the hot Rouse Raider team.
1 ball, 1 strike. Great crowd on hand here this afternoon. 1-1. Chopper. What a play by Malone. Throw to first in time. 1 away.
The right-hander pitcher falling over to his left side as he delivers. Nice job of recovery, moving over to his right and making the routine play. Good start here defensively for Barbers Hill.
Catching behind the plate today for Barbers Hill, as Kurt Wyman comes up to the plate, is Brody Williams, the catcher. At first base, Simon Larinaga. At second base, Raven Malone. At short, Cameron Colley. At third base, Braden Jacobs. We'll get to the outfield after this first pitch to Wyman. It's taken for a ball. The left fielder is Logan Jones. That's the left fielder for Hallsville, I beg your pardon. Left fielder is Jace Martinez. Center fielder Carson Garrett. Right fielder is Blaine Huntley. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Upstairs, 2 balls, no strikes. Two-0 pitch. Slapped down the opposite way, base hit. Wyman rounding first, he stops halfway. He's at first base with a 1-out single. That brings up Matt Houston.
Barbers Hill, I believe, is trying to duplicate what the girls softball team did last week. I think they win state. Barbers Hill win state in softball.
They did win state in softball.
So they want to make it state champions in softball and baseball here this afternoon.
First pitch to Houston is taken for a strike. Houston the other day 0 for 2. Grounded out 4-3 in the first, hit by the pitch in the fourth, flew out to center in the fifth. You know what's crazy too? You know who Barbers Hill beat last week to get to the state championship? Win it? Hallsville. Ground ball to Colley, scooped up, fired to first.
Boy, that was a hard play as he had to short hop that one, and he made it look routine, made it look easy. Great start here defensively for Barbers Hill.
Cameron Colley is the leadoff man. He's one of the best shortstops in the state, as Tyler Lee now comes up to the plate. Lee on Thursday afternoon went 0 for 2. He struck out, grounded out, walked, and scored a run in the fourth.
Cameron Colley, the shortstop, showing the Red Raiders what he can do defensively as he's committed to Texas Tech. Texas
Tech has become one of the best baseball programs in the state and the country. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mont Bellevue. My goodness, I'm tired. Mont Bellevue is about a 4-hour drive to Round Rock. They call it a small, large town, 5A. They bring the entire community wherever they go. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
And it looks like it, man. That the home side bleachers are getting packed. It's a great crowd here this afternoon. Great day to watch some high school baseball and championship baseball nonetheless.
Sea of purple to our right, sea of blue to our left. Struck him out.
He got
looking.
the call. That pitch looked low and away, but gets ringed up on the strikeout.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We go to the bottom of the first. No score here from Round Rock. Landon Bowden, the future TCU Horned Frog, is on the mound for Hallsville today. This is the lineup he will face. Leading things off will be Cameron Cawley. He'll be followed by Jace Martinez. Brody Williams batting fourth. Batting third. Batting fourth is Simon Larinaga. Batting fifth, Josh Campbell. Batting in the sixth hole is Raven Malone. Batting seventh, Braden Jacobs. Batting eighth is Carson Garrett. Batting ninth, rounding out the lineup, is Blaine Huntley.
Landon Bowen looks like the left-handed version of the Mets pitcher DeGrom.
How good is Jacob DeGrom? Did you know this? He has more RBIs at the plate than runs allowed this season.
I believe it.
Goodness. He's allowed 4 runs. Cameron Cawley, the future Red Raider, comes up to the plate. These two guys are going to be facing each other coming up soon.
And the Big 12, some future Big 12, hopefully stars in the making here at Dell Diamond.
Cameron Cawley, also a football player for the Eagles. First pitch from Bowen. Strike one.
Landon Bowen coming in 11-1 on the year. So a major part of the Bobcats being here, playing for a state title.
They go with their ace today, the 0-1. Check swing, 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike 2. Catching the inside corner of the plate, just barely.
Yeah, that was a good call. I thought he got over when it was over the plate there.
One ball and 2 strikes. That slapped foul, and Cawley stays in. Home plate umpire John Perez. Thomas Rodriguez is the first base umpire. Scott Babcock is the second base umpire. Scott Reckaway is the third base umpire. As Cawley hits it into left field, a base hit. That's what he's done all year long.
Great job there, but you know, with 2 strikes, got a pitch over the plate. Puts it in the hole there on the left side for a leadoff hit.
Here comes Jace Martinez. Martinez singled twice on Thursday.
He also scored a couple of runs in Thursday's game. Part of the 12-hit attack, 13-hit attack against Amarillo for Barbers Hill. Whoa, that one. Nice job over there at first base, saving the air and saving 90 feet.
Trenton Smith, the first baseman, had to go way up for that. Oh, and 1 the count. Bunt is down. Cawley will advance to second. Throw to first is in time. Martinez does his job. 1 away.
Just fundamental baseball right there. Just nobody out, runner at first, move the runner over 90 feet, put him in scoring position, and let the meat of the order here to start see if they can take care of business.
Here is Brody Williams. Hallsville waited to throw their ace pitcher.
Just looking at the stats from Thursday against the Amarillo Sandys, but Barbers Hill had 34 playoff appearances and only 4 strikeouts.
They scored
so
6
contact
runs.
hitters.
They scored 6 runs in that 6th inning. They were down 8-6. 0-1 the count on Brody Williams.
And they have been doing all year. It's a pitchers by committee. 4 pitchers combined for that 12-8 win against Amarillo on Thursday, you say?
Thursday. So they got a day off. They probably have the best schedule. They don't have back-to-backs. 5A doesn't. 0-1 to Williams. Low and away, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You see what the UIL is also trying to do is trying to get the talent or the some top baseball teams, the top classifications spread out, so it's more competitive baseball the 4 days here at Dell Diamond. And right now, this is a good matchup: Barbers Hill and Hallsville.
1-1. This is outside. 2 balls and a strike. Two-one pitch. Backhanded at second, but it rolls away. Coley's going to be sent to the plate. Williams stops. Coley scores, and it's 1-0 Barbers Hill.
That would have been a tough play at first if he comes up with it. I think that might be ruling that a base hit.
They're going to rule it a base hit. An error scores a run. 1-0 Eagles.
So a base hit and an error, I guess, because the ball
rolled away
from second base.
And it scored a run in Coley.
Kind of conflict in there. If it's a base hit, well, But it's 1-0, regardless of the ruling.
Sawyer Dunnigan called for the E4. Simon Laranaga comes up. Big power hitter, and he swings and misses at the first pitch. Catching behind the plate for Bowen is Matt Houston. At first base, Trenton Smith. At second base, Sawyer Dunnigan. No balls and 2 strikes on Laranaga. At short, Connor Stewart. At third base, Noah Jumper. Logan Jones is the left fielder. Braden Walker, the center fielder. Kurt Wyman, the right fielder. 0-2 pitch. 1-2.
Button in the courtesy run for Williams.
Button goes, pitches a ball. It's dropped behind the plate by Houston, so it's a stolen base for Bunton. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Laranaga.
Barbers Hill being aggressive early, putting the pressure defensively on Hallsville, and another runner in scoring position here with 1 out.
2-2 pitch. Laranaga pops it up right side, foul ball, out of play. Two and 2. Laranaga into left field, a base hit. Bunton's going to be sent to the plate. The throw from left.
Well, they put on the
It's
brakes
a good
fast
throw.
as the left fielder Logan Jones charging the ball and coming up quickly with a throw and forcing Barbers Hill to put the brake sign on at third base, and runners at the corners now with 1 out.
He was originally sent to the plate, then at the last second he was called to stop.
Nice job of the coach running down the third base line to make sure that Button saw him. It's again a nice play out there in left field by Logan Jones.
Cut off by the shortstop Connor Stewart, and he was prepared to throw Bunton out. There's runners at the corners now for Josh Campbell. Campbell trying to get the bunt down. He fouls it.
Button coming across, touching the plate just in case it was a pass ball or a wild pitch, but it was a foul tip. He jogs back to third. 1-1.
Oh, 0-1 delivery. One ball and one strike. One and one the count on Campbell. Campbell just got a piece. Count is now at 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Larnaga goes, pitches a ball, throw down to second base is not in time. The throw was a little wide. Larnaga with a good slide. Count is now 2-2. 2 runners in scoring position.
He had a good jump too there on Bowen. Good throw, could have made it close at second base, but now 2 runners here in scoring position.
Bunton stayed at third base. Interesting. Wanted to play it safe. 2-2 now.
Larnaga just took second base on his own there.
Campbell takes ball 3. Three-two pitch. Fouled away. Three balls, 2 strikes. Ball 4 up and away. Wow.
Whoa. I wonder where that pitch was.
Bases loaded.
Bowen looking to wanting an explanation. Man, what a tough call that was on ball 4. That looked like it was a strike.
That was really close. Wow. So Bowen, who's not used to this kind of adversity, has the bases loaded with 1 out as Rayford Malone, second baseman, comes up to the plate. Malone fouls it straight back. Now Barbers Hill's kind of on a wild ride. They defeated Amarillo after being down 8-6. They scored 6 runs in the 6th inning of play.
Yeah, they're trying to keep that momentum going here, trying to put the pressure on and break this game open here early in the first inning. And Bowen here in a tough jam, 1 out, bases loaded.
0-1, check swing, 1 ball, 1 strike. And then the previous week, they played Friendswood at the University of Houston. Friendswood was the #1 team in the nation, and they knocked them off. 1 ball and 1 strike on Malone. Hallsville bullpen is starting to get busy.
Brayton Hodges hustling down into the bullpen to start getting warmed up just in case Bowen can't get out of this jam.
Austin Garza is going over there as well. Second base umpire Scott Babcock calls for time as they get down there. Bowen's probably looking at that going, I don't want that to happen.
So far, 27 pitches for Bowen, and we've been only recorded 1 out.
Yeah, he's not used to this.
Giving up 3 hits and has the bases loaded.
3 hits, 1 walk. The only out he got was from a sacrifice bunt.
Right now, he could use a ground ball double play here to get out of this inning.
Malone hits it high in the air, shallow right. It's going to be caught for out number 2. Bunton cannot advance because it was too short. Kurt Wyman makes the catch, 2 outs.
Nice job there by Bowen that time, inducing that pop-up, and again a shallow fly ball to right field keeps the runners at their bases, and now that was a big out, 2 outs now. And he could be just 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning, Junis, giving up only 1 run.
Two outs, bases loaded. Braden Jacobs at the plate, and he fouls it for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Jacobs. High fly ball into right. Back goes Wyman. Inning over.
A lot of pitches. 1 out, bases loaded. A couple of fly balls to right. That's a victory for Landon Bowen.
Yeah, he'll take
Only gives up 1 run.
Could have been a lot worse. Be back in just a moment. You're watching the 5A UIL State Championship on the NFHS Network.
Welcome back to Dale Diamond here in the 5A State Championship game. Johnny Baez along with Chase Snyder and on the NFHS Network. And nice job of Bowen getting out of that 1 out, bases loaded jam in the bottom half of the first inning. 1 run across on 3 hits for Barbers Hill. Cameron Colley coming around to score after he led off the game with a single to left. Maddox Malone. It'll be 5, 6, 7. Jumper, Smith, and Jones to face Malone here in the second inning.
5, 6, 7 hitters. Noah Jumper leading things off. As we begin the second inning of play. First pitch from Malone. Up and away. Ball 1. Two balls, no strikes. Two-0 delivery. Misses outside. 3 balls and no strikes. Three and 1 the count. Three balls and 2 strikes. Whew. Johnny, it is 88 degrees. 60% humidity, feels like 97.
You got to look at it this way. It could be hotter.
Yeah, it could. Larnaga steps on the bag, 1 out. Doesn't feel that way right now, but didn't you say you were in a quote-unquote dry heat last week? Was Larnaga stepped on the bag?
Last week.
Where were you?
Odessa.
100 degrees.
105, I believe it was.
105. Dry sauna. Here is the first pitch to Trenton Smith, the first baseman. The first pitch is a strike. So far, Johnny Malone has found that strike zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Throwing strikes, getting ahead of the hitters. Very economical on his pitches, making them hit the ball and hit them right at folks. Only 1 hit allowed so far for Malone.
Almost no wind.
So that was pitch number 20 here in the first 2 innings for Malone.
What small amount of wind there is blowing right to left, but it will make no difference whatsoever. 2-1. Flags are just at a standstill.
Sunbathing out there in right center field. They're just laying flat, just enjoying the game.
Yeah. 3 balls and 1 strike. Strike 2. Caught the outside corner. It's a good call.
That was a good pitch on the outside corner, and that's one thing the umpires do hate is for somebody to assume the call at home plate. That strike call brings back Smith for a full count.
3-2 pitch. Fisted in the air. Collie calls for it on the dirt. 2 outs.
See, that was a big pitch, big call, because instead of a 2-out walk or 1-out walk, bases empty, 2 outs now for Carson Garrett.
Here's Logan Jones.
Excuse me, I was looking at the wrong roster.
You're totally fine. Foul territory left side. Brody Williams makes the catch and the inning is over. It's a nice 1-2-3 inning for Maddox Malone, wouldn't you say?
It was a great inning for Maddox Malone, and better inning for the fan. That the net was right there because I thought she was going to reach to get the foul ball, and surprise, there's a net in front of you.
We go to the bottom of the second. 1-0, Barbers Hill. We're back here on the NFHS Network. Chase Snyder alongside Johnny Baeza. Johnny Baeza.
There you go.
Yes. Johnny Baeza.
Be 2 years again before the next time you get to say it, right?
Ball one to the leadoff man, Carson Garrett.
Good pitch right there on the outside corner by Bowen, and gets called a strike as he paints that outside corner.
One ball and 2 strikes on Garrett. One, two. Just got a piece, staying alive. Still 1 and 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Two. Count is now full. Garrett into right. What a catch. Well played by Wyman in right field. 1 out.
And he got a great jump, and that ball looked like he was going away from him, but he runs it down, and a beautiful catch out there, running catch out there in right field by Wyman to get the first out of the inning.
That'll now bring up Huntley. 3 consecutive F9s. First pitch
Another
to
close
ball.
pitch that doesn't go Bowen's way. Getting close to the 40 pitch mark for Bowen.
Already. 2 balls, no strikes. Two and 0. Two balls, 1 strike. Chopper. Bowen. 2 outs. Down goes Huntley. And that'll bring up Cameron Cawley again. 1 for 1 has scored the only run today. Cawley into right field. Why not another fly out to right?
That was a quick inning there, Chase, for Bowen, and man, he just threw strikes outside part of the plate. Barbers Hill couldn't do anything with him, and 1, 2, 3 go the Eagles.
He needed it too after that long first. We go to the third, 1-0 Barbers Hill. 8, 9, 1 hitters due up for Hallsville. Connor Stewart, Sawyer Dunnigan, and Braden Walker as we begin the top of the third. First pitch misses for a ball inside. One 0 pitch. Ground ball to second. Well handled by Malone on the hop, 1 out. That'll bring up Sawyer Dunnigan. It's a third ground out for Malone. For the pitcher, Maddox Malone, I should say. Dunnigan takes ball 1 up and away. One ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Count is now at 1 and 2. Count even now, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Count full. You know, Maddox Malone has run this count up full multiple times, but he's always gotten out of it.
A good patience at the plate here by the Bobcats, but put the ball in play, find some open spots there in the outfield, and that one
just foul. We could barely see it. I know that was just foul because it didn't hit the seats.
Well, you can see it just bounced about a foot to the left of that baseline down there, but yeah, it's kind of that corner is hidden from us. Maybe we can get Dre to put a camera out there in each of the left field and right field corners.
That'd be helpful. 3-2. Upstairs. Dunnigan walks with 1 out. That now brings up Braden Walker.
He had retired 6 straight before that walk. Last base runner was a base hit by Wyman back in the first inning. 2 outs here. Top of the third.
First pitch to Braden Walker. Strike 1. One delivery. Good block by Williams. Count is now at 1 and 1. One fouled away, hits the seats. One ball and 2 strikes on Braden Walker. Leadoff man. Up and in, 2-2. Not much to say when you have a great packed crowd like this. A lot of smart people are in the shade on the concourse. They'd rather be standing in the shade than sitting in the sun. And I don't blame them. 2-2. Chopper to second. This could be 2, 4, 6, 3, not in time.
Yeah, he kind of come up and he was in between hops there for the second baseman, Raytheon Malone, and he had to wait. And that kind of gave time for the runner to hustle down the first baseline and beat that throw out. And let they get the lead runner out, and that's 2 outs here in third inning.
Malone did a nice job of just being patient on it and not rushing it.
Yeah, he was just making sure he would get the lead runner there. And nice job.
That now brings up Kurt Wyman. Runner goes. Fouled. 0-1. Barbers still in the state championship for the first time ever. Trying to become the first program since Aledo in 2014 to win the 5A state championship in baseball, the state championship in softball. 0-1 pitch. Blocked by Williams. 1-1. And we know how good that Aledo athletic program is.
Yes, it is. Walker trying to time so he can take off, and that time he's being chased back. He had a good jump when last time he tried to steal, he was fouled at the plate. Easily stolen second base, and now Maddox Malone is aware of that. Keeping an eye on him a little bit closer there at first base. There he goes.
1-1 pitch, runner goes, pitches a ball thrown out of second base. It's a good one, but it's not in time.
That speed, he got a great jump. A good throw by Brody Williams, but that was a big jump over there by Walker and steals the base.
Wyman at the plate, count is 2-1.
Actually, Williams made it a whole lot closer than I thought it was going to be.
Three balls and 1 strike. Wyman with a good at bat here, being patient. Three-one pitch. Larnaga lets it go into right. Walker's going to be sent to the plate. This game is tied at 1.
How big is that stolen base right there, Chase? And then Larnaga just kind of got in between hops, and that one kind of scooted under his glove into right field. We're going to call that as an error. E1, or E3, excuse me. It is an E3, and it is a tie ball game at 1 run apiece.
No matter how it comes across, they'll take it. Wyman reaches on the E3, Walker scores on the E3.
And that's how you manufacture a run.
Here is the first pitch to Matt Houston. He flies out to center. Caught by Carson Garrett, and the inning is over, but not before Hallsville ties the game at 1 as we go to the bottom of the third. You're watching the NFHS Network. Bottom of the third we go. Chase Snyder here with you alongside Johnny Baeza. Baeza?
Baeza.
I'm so sorry, Johnny.
No, better late than never. Just like JB.
Johnny Baeza. Oh, man. Pretty good game so far, Johnny.
Pitchers have settled down. Hallsville manufacturing a run. Only got one hit compared to 3 for Barbers Hill. And right now, the big moment of the game is that 1 out, bases loaded jam that Bowen induced 2 fly balls to right to get out of that and keep the game close. And right now, we'll see if Bowen can keep the momentum on Hallsville's side as he faces 2, 3, and 4 here in the Barbers Hill batting order.
Jace Martinez is at the plate for Barbers Hill. First pitch. Foul. Oh, and 1 the count. 1-1 the count. Bottom of the third. 1-1 game. 1-2 count.
Bowen painting that outside corner again. He's found a pitch that the umpire likes right in that location and getting the call and hit on the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Martinez sacrificed last time up.
So right there, the strike came back with almost the same pitch, and Martinez ruined it by fouling it off into the dugout of Hallsville. And you see Bowen trying to work that outside corner, and nice job there by Jace Martinez protecting the plate.
1-2 pitch. Bouncer in the dirt. 2-2 the count now. Outside corner, strike 3 called, out number 1.
See, that's a pitch. He threw it 3 straight times in that same location or the general area, and umpire liked it the last couple of times, and he got the call that time, and a strikeout here for Bowen.
Here is Brody
his first
Williams.
strikeout.
Brody Williams singled and was left stranded at third base in the first. 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Ball 1 outside. One pitch. 2 balls and no strikes. Two-0. Fouled straight back. Count is now at 2-1. Two-one pitch. 3 balls and 1 strike. Williams ahead in the count, 3-1. Bowen takes his time, now kicks and delivers. Ball 4 outside. Williams, 1 out walk.
Bunton back in, coming in back to run for Williams, courtesy runner.
Will Bunton is the all-time runner for Barbers Hill. Simon Larinaga is at the plate now. Ball 1. Inside corner. Missing. One-zero. Good pitch, painting the outside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike.
See how much better he is at painting that outside corner against on right-handed batters and left-handed batters now to snap throw to first. But again, he's got that pitch down. He knows the umpire is going to call it a strike a majority of the time, and that's where he's placing that pitch right on that outside corner.
Larinaga fouls it, 1-2. Both these pitchers like to take a lot of time.
Yeah, they're taking their time. Pretty deliberate out there on the mound. And he's striking out on a high fastball, the appeal. He did go around. It's a strikeout. Chased a high fastball, some high G's from Bowen. 81 miles an hour.
2 outs. That's 2 strikeouts in this inning for Bowen. And that brings up Josh Campbell. Runner goes. Oh, they got him caught in a pickle. Throw down to second base. Got him. Down goes Bunton. What a play by Bowen. And then what a throw from first by Trenton Smith.
Just couldn't read the pitcher there correctly, right? He took off early, and nice job. The 1, 3, 4 as we head to the top half of the 4th inning. Maddox Malone out for his 4th inning of work here as Barbers Hill and Hallsville all tied up 1 apiece in this 5A championship game here from Dale Diamond. Johnny Baez, Chase Schneider here on the NFHS Network. Pretty solid defensive play so far. They do have an error, but both pitchers getting in nice rhythm. Both pitchers throwing strikes. 3 hits for Barbers Hill, only 1 for Hallsville. And it'll be 4, 5, 6 to face Maddox Malone, Lee, Jumper, and Smith. Tyler Lee, he struck out looking his first time up. Welcome back, Chase Schneider.
Oh boy. Can't tell you how much water I've had. It is hot. Two balls and no strikes. The count on Lee. Two balls and 1 strike.
Right there, that umpire is just doing a great job right now, and he's called that pitch a strike for Bowen. Now he calls it for Malone, and that's all you want to expect. You want it called evenly on both sides, and it's a great job by home plate umpire John Pettis.
Well, when Bert and I were working earlier this week, as that ball is fouled against 2-2, we were saying you want the umpire, of course, to get it right, but you also want him to be consistent, so you know the strike zone as the game goes on.
So far through the first 3 innings, John Pettis has been doing a great job, I think.
Count is full now, 3-2. Swing and a miss.
Oh, and that one got Williams. Brody Williams looks like it got him right in the upper leg or midsection, and he is feeling it right now, and hope he's okay. As the umpire walks over and hands the ball to Malone, and he's just giving Williams time to shake it off, and the young man looks to be okay. He just needed water, I guess. No, that was
I think he got
pitch on the outside corner. Yeah, he got hit, and you saw Lee having to reach over there and protect the plate, as he knew that could have had a good chance, probability of being called a strike, and just foul tipped it, and Brady Williams took it in the midsection. He's okay. Gets a nice round of applause from both sides here at Dale Diamond, and Williams is like, well, let's move on. 51 pitches for Malone. He's faced 12 batters, given up walk, strikeout, one hit, and an unearned run here early on.
3 balls and 2 strikes. Back up the middle. Right to Malone. 1 out.
Great job of fielding his position that time. Delivers, falls over to his left, and then comes right back up in defensive position and able to make the play on a hard grounder back to the mound. Nice job there by Maddox Malone.
Here is Jumper. First pitch is a strike. Well, these pitchers are taking their time, but when they get back on the mound, they're throwing strikes. Oh, 1. Low and away. Jumper 0 for 1, grounded out to first. Strike two.
It's a great pitch right there at the knees. Breaking pitch, and had jumper all kind of confused there. Didn't know where to swing. Took it for a strike. There's the same pitch.
Got him looking outside corner.
Wow.
Second strikeout for Malone, 2 down. Here's Trenton Smith.
As this game goes on, we're top of the fourth. We'll see how these two teams handle the heat and humidity.
Ground ball to the right side, and it bounces right off of the knee of Malone. That's Rathan Malone, the second baseman. And Trenton Smith is on with a single.
Give him a hit on that one.
No doubt about it. There's Logan Jones.
Got a visit to the mound here, Chase.
One on, 2 outs for Jones. Strike one. Look at the flags, Johnny. There's some wind coming in. Light breeze blowing in from dead center to the plate.
Shadows creeping in. Sun trying to hide behind some clouds here. Prismatic Malone delivers this 0-1 pitch.
Two up and in. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runner goes. Foul. This atmosphere is second to none right now at Dell.
Call a balk.
Yep.
That one was called by the second base ump, Scott Babcock. A runner in scoring position here with 2 outs.
One ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. One, two. And that's going to be it for Maddox Malone.
Yeah, 62 pitches. And in this type of games, you know, it's a pitchers by committee, and it's number 6 coming in, 2 pitch. That is Raytheon Malone from second base.
So they go from Maddox Malone to Raytheon Malone.
And number 8 is going to go over to second base. That is Connor Stewart, shortstop.
Oh, wow.
Excuse me, that's Hallsville, number 8 for Will Button. Will go ahead and come in at second base. He's been kind of courtesy running for Williams. Now he takes over at second base. Cameron Colley still a shortstop for Barbers Hill, and over at third base is Brayton Jacobs. So once you look at the right lineup, give out the right information, right?
Oh, man. This has been a very strategic game.
You know, both pitchers out there being very deliberate, throwing strikes, taking their time, and give credit to both sides here for being patient at the plate, making the pitchers throw a lot of pitches, and almost 60 pitches for Maddox Malone. As we have number 21 heading out to the bullpen, Colt Erickson. It was a four-pitcher strategy against Amarillo with Malone. He pitched an inning on Thursday. And he retired the batters in order.
I got to say something. Colt Erickson was going out to the bullpen in left center. He didn't know where the door was. Kind of.
Maybe the reason that Maddox Malone is pulled, he pitched Thursday, so I'm not sure what his pitch count was on Thursday, and he might have reached his limit, which is why he is out of the game. But it's Malone, Mercer, Holdren, and Malone in Thursday's 12-8 win over Amarillo, and here it's a foul to the right side, 1-2.
It's interesting because I thought he could finish the batter, however.
Well, I think he did finish the batter, didn't he?
It's 1-2. And strike 3.
Yeah, let's go. I
guess not. Jones goes down. It's been a long week.
Well, I was just trying to get the information here, trying to understand what's going on. And
no, you're good.
It's a 1-1 game as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. 5A state championship here on NFHS Network.
Weird game. We'll be back. We are here in the bottom of the
12th.
Bottom of the 4th. Man, oh man.
Well, nice job here by Landon Bowen. He's settled down the last couple of innings after that rough first inning, giving up that 1 run, and he's been throwing strikes, getting into a nice little rhythm and keeping his team in the game as we were tied at 1 apiece.
0-1 to Josh Campbell, fouled away. Last time up, Campbell walked. And he's quickly down in the count, 0-2. Bottom of the 4th inning.
Barbers Hill with that 1 run on 3 hits, and those 3 hits coming in the first inning.
0-2. Check swing. Holds back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss.
Boy, he pulled the string on that one. 71-mile-an-hour off-speed pitch, and he had Campbell way ahead and strikes him out. That's only the 2nd strikeout for Bowen. A good start here to the 4th inning for the Bobcats.
One out. Malone bunts it foul. Rathan Malone, who's now on the mound for Barbers Hill. One. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two balls and 1 strike. One out. Ground ball to second. 2 outs.
Again, working the outside part of the plate. Malone tries to send it to the right side, but hits it right at the second baseman, Sawyer Dunnigan. And nice job making the routine play and quick 2 outs here in this 4th inning.
Here's Braden Jacobs now. Jacobs 0 for 1. Flew out to right in the 1st. First pitch. Strike 1.
Painting that outside corner on those right-handed hitters, and if he keeps on doing this, he'll have a masterpiece. That one just a little bit low, but right there on that outside part of the plate.
Two 1, 3-1 now. Jacobs 0 for 1. Flew out to right in the 1st. He is taking all the way, and he takes a strike. 83 miles per hour.
pitch count has reached 70 here for Bowen. Nice job there. Jacobs just fighting that pitch off in the outside part of the plate.
Barbers Hill's
good pitches.
Barbers Hill's making him work. I apologize. Barbers Hill is making him work. That is for sure. Swing and a miss. Inning is over. Bowen fired up as he walks back to the dugout.
Nice job right there coming back inside. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Get to the top of the fifth. 1-1 game here in this 5A championship. Eight, 9, and 1 to face Raytheon Malone here in the top half of the fifth inning. Jones, Stewart, Dunnigan.
Thank you, Johnny Baeza. Johnny Baeza. Eza.
That's fine. Doing a good job.
I'm trying. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two and 1 the count. Two one to Stewart. 2-2. Ground ball to the right side. Throw to first is way wide, and it goes to the backstop. Stewart goes to second base.
Man, talk about range by Bunton, man. He got that ground ball in short right field right at the edge of the grass, but then made a wild throw to first base, not even close. And the E4 is going to give Hallsville a runner at second base with nobody out. What a nice effort over there just to get to it. Hindsight's 20/20 right here. Just held onto the baseball and just giving him an infield hit, but gets the extra base on the error.
Wow.
As I said, Seward a single to second base and then advanced to second in a throwing error. Yes, now corners will be charging here for the bunt attempt.
Well, Bunton had a great stop for letting it go into right field. Good throw may have gotten him, but the throw was poor. Ball 1 on Dunnigan. Dunnigan fouled. 1 ball, 1 strike. As you can see, Larinaga is coming in and playing in from first base. 1-1 to Stewart. Stewart at second base, I beg your pardon. Dunnigan
taking a close pitch right there.
Yep.
Raytheon Malone doesn't get the call and falls behind at the count 2-1 as that pitch was right about the outside corner. Maybe the way Stewart was just ducking there in crouch position trying for the bunt. Calls it high, calls it a ball.
2-1 delivery. Bunt, pop touch to Malone. Throw back to second base. Wow. That's too easy. 2 outs.
Well, Stewart over at second base started going on that bunt, and once he saw it popped up in the air, he just kind of stopped and almost started running towards the dugout as he had no chance to get back as he was halfway down the base path over to third base. And boy, that's just poor execution of a bunt there by Hallsville.
Malone knew where to go immediately, and Colley was right there at the base.
A man on in scoring position, nobody out, 2 outs in 1 pitch.
And the man who's most thankful for that is Will Bunton at second base. 0-1 the count now on Braden Walker. Walker swings and misses, nothing in 2. That's going to give Raytheon Malone a lot of confidence, don't you think?
Well, I mean, it has to, and right now he's been pitching pretty well. I mean, they haven't made a great contacts, and bad defense behind him and bad throws has put runners on the base, but right now he's pitching a heck of a game in relief of Maddox Malone, and that was just a poor execution by Hallsville, I think, on the bunt.
One, 2 pitch. Inning over. Well, he retires 3 in a row in a very unconventional way. Stewart singles, then advances to second base on a throwing error at second. Dunnigan pops up a bunt right into the glove of Malone, throws out Stewart at second base, then Walker strikes out. We go to the 5th, bottom of the 5th. Game is tied at 1. Getting really interesting right now. Carson Garrett will be followed by Blaine Huntley and Cameron Colley. 8-9 one-hitters due up for Barbers Hill here in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch to Garrett.
As we get into these late innings, Chase, we obviously say that whichever team manages the pressure, keeps their poise, keeps making the routine plays, will have a chance to come out and win the hardware. 9 outs left for Barbers Hill, 6 for Hallsville. It's a good baseball game. Pretty even match teams. 1 run, 3 hits, an error. 1 run, 3 hits, 2 errors. Hallsville and Barbers Hill respectively.
2 balls and a strike on Garrett. Garrett 0 for 1. Flew out to right in the second. 2-2. Bowen has retired 11 in a row since the first inning. Count is now full. Three-two pitch. Chop foul, and guess what, Johnny? We'll do it again.
We'll do it again. We did give up that one-out walk in the third inning, Chase. That Bowen, they caught the runner at second base, I believe, trying to steal. Picked him off.
That's how he got that out, and it's inside. And there goes the consecutive out streak, unless he could pick him off here.
Yeah, he was on a pretty good run there. You know, he was, I think, the third walk of the game allowed by Bowen. It's a big one here with leading off the fifth inning, as we're going to have a courtesy runner, I believe.
That might be it for Bowen.
I think they're just going out there. She's got 80 pitches right now.
Maybe have a discussion on the mound. There is some movement in the bullpen.
It's like they're going to leave him in here, Chase. Garrett jogs back to first base.
Trevor Bates is coming up to the plate for Barbers Hill, replacing Huntley. Bates, the pinch hitter. He's got a runner at first base. Nobody out here in the bottom of the fifth.
Snap over to first. We've only seen one double play so far in the 2 games, 2 days that I've been here, and well, what a big time here for a double play ground ball to help Bowen out here in the fifth.
Bates trying to bunt, gets away from the catcher Houston, and advancing to second base is Garrett. That's a big, big pass ball.
I thought he had hit.
I thought he got hit by the pitch too.
And Garrett was already halfway down the base paths when the pitch was delivered. He got a good jump. And once you read that left-hander, you do the timing, the 1,001, you just time to throw the base to home, and he had a good jump.
2 balls and no strikes. Two and one.
That looked a little bit low from up here, but it brought it, you know, it's where it crosses the plate. It was right at the knees, and Bowen gets the call.
Throw back to second base. Had the right idea. Not in time. Runner at second base, nobody out, 2 balls and a strike. Oh, throw down to second base. Now throw the third. He's out. He's out. Garrett is out.
Well, that's a nice job of Garrett. As he saw the ball throw to second base, he tried to make it to third. I think he was in there safely, but just overran the bag. And over at third base, Noah Jumper made the tag as he overran the bag. And that's a huge out right there on the Bates passes. Bates is now what? Has 2 strikes on him.
It's 2-2.
He tried to bunt that last one and missed, correct?
Yes, he did. Ground ball to short, scooped up, fired in time.
With Connor Stewart at shortstop. He was a slow roller. He charged it, made a nice little short hop play over there, and the throw on the run for the second out of the inning. Nice play there by the Bobcat shortstop.
After that long at bat for Bates, he finally is retired. Here's Cameron Cawley. Barbers Hill has to be kicking themselves for having Cameron Cawley come up to the plate with no one on and 2 out. Ball 1 outside. Cawley 1 for 2. Singled in the first. He scored a run. Flew out to right in the second.
That pitch there, I mean, they've been used to getting that call to strike, but that one's just a little bit further outside than the previous ones. And the umpire, see, that one's on the same location, a little bit further outside, 2-0.
Two balls, no strikes.
Hallsville coach just wanting Bowen to get through 5 innings.
Cawley with a drive into left. Caught on a line by Jones, and the inning is over.
Great job of pitching by Bowen and great defense by the Bobcats. And we are still even at 1 as we head to the 6th inning. This 5A championship game.
Top of the 6th inning of play. Chase Snyder here with alongside Johnny Baeza. And the first pitch is to Wyman, and he pops it up. Shallow left. Cameron Cawley, the shortstop, goes up. And he makes the play.
So umpires are going to have a conversation here and see what they're going to call a balk.
Oh.
Looks like they're going to say a balk, and they're going to put the runner at first. And the home plate ump is talking to Raythan Malone, and the coach is going to come out and see what's going on. And I think they're going to put Wyman at first on the balk. Wyman's heading over to Matt.
0-1.
Well, it looks like he's coming back to plate.
He's going to stay at the plate.
He's going to stay at the plate. I thought the third base ump signaled him for him to go to first, but no, I don't think the pitch counted. Or is it 1-0?
Should be 0-1.
Well, I mean, the pitch didn't count, I don't think. If it did, it's an out. So it's deja vu all over again. But this time it's the third baseman.
Well, it's just one extra pitch, whatever it was.
Yeah, the pitch didn't count, but didn't matter.
Brandon Jacobs pops it out.
Pop up to the infield on the left side.
Brandon Jacobs makes the catch as Wyman pops out. There we go.
The thing is, it's Jacobs gets the put out instead of Colley.
Here is Matt Houston. Houston 0 for 2, grounded out to short in the first, flew out to center in the third.
Second base ump. That Scott Babcock calling timeout as the grounds crew going from one bullpen to another to work on things out there. So we got some activity in the Barbers Hill bullpen.
Houston takes the ball outside from Rathan Malone.
And I will check for you, Chase, see what's going on out there.
Thanks for your binoculars. One ball, one strike.
It's like Britt Holdren is warming up.
We saw him yesterday.
Through 3 innings. Gave up 3 hits and a run.
Houston up the middle into center. 1 out single. He's now 1 for 3, 1 on, 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning.
That's the second hit off Rathan Malone. Sheet we've got is R-A-I-T-H-E-N. Rathan.
Lee is at the plate, runner at first, 1 out. Ball 1.
Tyler Lee looks like he's part of the Hallsville football team too, doesn't he?
Pretty big, pretty stout.
Like a linebacker. Conversation between coach and batter here and see what strategy they come up with here in the 1-1 count.
Just taking a quick look at Houston at first base. One. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Lee.
Nice breaking ball as it drops in on the outside corner to get a hit on the count 1 and 2 by Malone. sure Houston over there gets his uniform dirty over there. 3 straight throws over to first base. Diving back safely each time is Houston.
Fouled away. One and two. Runner goes. Pitches a ball. Throw down to second base from Williams. Got him.
Well, that was close. It was a good throw over here by Williams, but I thought the hand had snuck into the base. But a good swipe tag by the shortstop Collie, and it's out number 2. And the base is now empty for Lee. Good throw by Williams. It was a good jump, but better throw by Williams.
Chopper to Rafe and Malone. Well, what a weird game, Johnny. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Game is tied at 1. You're watching the NFHS Network.
This NFHS Network Championship event is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. To the bottom of the 6th we go. Bowen is on the mound. Jace Martinez is at the plate, and the first pitch is a ball. It'll be Martinez, Williams, and Larinaga. Two 2 balls and a strike.
Bowen with 90 pitches already in this one. Nice job of hanging in there and
Fouled away.
see how long they stick with him. He gets, pretty sure he'll be pulled if he gets into any kind of trouble, but right now he's still throwing strikes.
2 balls and 2 strikes on Martinez. Sacrificed and struck out. Here he fouls it. Still 2-2.
Braden Hodges still warming up out there in the Hallsville bullpen. Waiting for his opportunity.
3-2.
That one I think it was just a little bit high.
Misses inside, ball 4. Wow.
Back-to-back pitches. Bowen unhappy with the call. He got it home plate. That one looked like it was into the inside corner. Looked like it was a strike. But it's a leadoff walk here in the 6th inning for Barbers Hill. Bowen just has to calm down there on the mound. Just kind of take a deep breath, get back on the rubber, and start pitching and move on. Things aren't going to change.
Runner at first, 1 out. Strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch to Williams will have to wait. Oh, 1. One ball and 1 strike.
If you're Bowen, you've pitched one heck of a game. You have been outstanding there on the hill for Hallsville, and you don't want to let your emotions take over here with some calls that he thinks should be strikes, but just got to keep on pitching.
Fouled away. Ground ball, backhanded at first, throw to second base, gets away in the left. And there's 2 on and nobody out.
Well, Trenton Smith over there at first base trying to backhand it as we have a courtesy runner at first base, and I don't think there'll be an error on the throw because the runner didn't advance, but they should have had a force out. That's going to be an E3, and I think that E3 is going to chase Bowen out of the game here after 99 pitches or 100 pitches. There he goes, yes. Braden Hodges will come in relief of Bowen. Going to be trying to work out of a 2-on, no-out jam here in the bottom of the 6th, Chase. And I'm going to applaud Bowen's effort here this afternoon. Fabulous job on the mound for Hallsville.
2 on, nobody out. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching the NFHS Network.
Simon Larnaga comes up to the plate with trying the hidden ball trick. It's a good job.
We saw the Pirates try that.
It was a good shot, good try. Braden Hodges is on the mound for Hallsville. Simon Larnaga is at the plate. Larnaga takes the ball up and in.
Well, Larnaga doesn't like that call. I thought the pitch was a little high, but it was right in the high strike zone area, and it's 1-1.
1-1 on Larnaga. Two balls and a strike.
Comes in, and first three pitches are off-speed pitches. You see him just fire one to the plate.
Fouled away. Larnaga still alive. Nobody out. 2-2. Larnaga, high fly ball, left center field. It'll be caught by Walker, tagging from second and going to third. Oh, that's very close. That was very close from getting away. Jace Martinez tags from second and goes to third. And then Kyle Isaacs, who just came into the game for Williams, tags from first to second. There's two runners in scoring position.
Boy, that was a strong throw from center field, Brayton Walker for Hallsville, as he airmailed it and went over jumper. But what fundamental baseball by the pitcher, Hodges, backing up first base, and he was right there. And that's something to say to Martinez there at third base. But he saved himself probably a run there by just playing his position and just playing fundamental baseball. So good job there by the pitcher, Hodges.
So Larnaga with a big fly out. That brings up Campbell, and Campbell takes a big swing and a miss.
Well, that fastball coming in at 86 miles an hour. As the infield is in now, trying to get the runner at home, keep it from scoring.
Fouled straight back. Nothing into the count on Campbell. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not. 1-2.
I think that was a good call. I don't think he went around.
One ball and 2 strikes, still 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes. Inside, 2-2 on Campbell. 1 out. 2 runners in scoring position. The intensity in this ballpark, you can just feel it right now. High fly ball into center. This should score a run. It's caught by Walker. Tagging and scoring is Martinez. Tagging and going to third base is Isaacs. It is 2-1 Barbers Hill. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Campbell with the sacrifice RBI.
Oh, they appeal it.
Oh my goodness,
at
they
second
appealed it.
base.
So they get the
get
appeal
the out, but the run scores, right?
They get the appeal at second base. They win the appeal on second base. We're gonna have to take another look at that.
Boy, and Isaac's saying something to the umpire over there at second base as the coach goes over and talks to him, and not much of an argument from the coach.
Wow.
They took the run off. It's still 2-1-1.
I was going to say
they appealed at third base or second? Second base, right?
They were pretty excited for the out at second base. I was putting it down in my score sheet, and then all of a sudden, they won the appeal at third. Oh my goodness. Wow. That is just nuts. We go to the 7th. Unbelievable. All right, so while you were in break, that's what I thought they did. For some reason, they originally took the run off the board. Scott Mitchell is beside himself for Hallsville, arguing with the umpires. Took his hat off and all. The out was on Isaacs tagging from second to third. It was not on the play at the plate. Martinez scored before the protest, so that's where the run scored.
Yeah, before the appeal. That's why I thought it was going to be 2-1 after they appealed at second base that he did live early. And I thought the run should have counted, but the scoreboard still hasn't put the run back on.
Okay, so Logan Lawrence just announced it. That's what I thought originally. I thought the run was going to count. I don't know why they took it off the board because Logan just said it was a separate play. The out was recorded at center. That's not, it's the right call. That is the right call.
I mean, if they would have appealed at third base and they would have gotten the out at third base, then the run wouldn't have counted.
Correct.
But they appealed to second. And the out was for the appeal at second base, and Martinez had already crossed the plate. So it is I believe it's the right call. It's 2-1 Barbers Hill as we head to the top of the 7th. Man.
Well,
Hodges came in and did his job, but
yeah, he did. That's the craziest way I've seen a team take the lead as we go to the 7th. Barbers Hill is 3 outs away from winning the 5A state championship.
what about Raytheon Malone coming in relief of Maddox Malone and just stifling this Hallsville offense? He's 2.1 innings, a couple of hits, no runs, no earned run, no base, no walks, a couple of Ks. Has faced 7 batters and has retired 5 of the 7.
One, slap the opposite way down the line, foul, just barely. Jace Martinez was in pursuit.
Third base umpire Scott Reckaway just right there going down the line and immediately signal foul. Oh boy, the third base ump, Reckaway, Babcock, and Bettis at home plate have had a pretty active
they've had
active afternoon. Tomas Rodriguez over there just doing his job at first base.
The 1-2 on Noah. Jumper swung on and missed. 1 out. Chopper to second. 2 outs. Well played by Will Bunton on a hop. Trenton Smith grounds out. Here's Logan Jones now coming up to the plate. Ball 1. Jones 0 for 2. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike 2. Two and two. Both fans on their feet. High fly ball. Foul territory left side. What a year for Barbers Hill Athletics. A week after winning the softball state championship, their baseball team wins their first state championship in school history.
What a fabulous job by the Barbers Hill Eagles, the pitching staff. Malone, after pitching an inning and taking the Sandys, the Amarillo Sandys in order 1, 2, 3, comes in relief of Maddox Malone. And he goes 3 innings, gives up a couple of hits, strikes out 3. Retires the side in order in the top of the 7th after Barbers Hill manufactures a run in the bottom of the 6th and helps the Eagles win their first state championship in baseball. Congratulations to Barbers Hill Eagles, and just a tough loss to the Hallsville Bobcats. But a great season nonetheless. They had a fabulous season, and congratulations to them. And man, what a game. It was a great game. Pitchers duel all the way. Just 1 run on 4 hits for Hallsville. A couple of errors. They strand 3. 2 runs on 3 hits for Barbers Hill. They also strand 3 and commit 2 errors. And just a fabulous job. Just a great baseball game. It was a championship baseball game, and it was played like that. So congratulations to both teams, but especially Barbers Hill. State championship in softball and a state championship in baseball. Great job. So the Academy Sports Player of the game, Chase, who do you have? As you watch the celebration down on the field.
It's got to be Rathan Malone, right?
Well, he came in and Maddox Malone did a solid job, but yeah, I would say Rathan Malone, he made a couple of appearances in this state tournament. Pitched pretty well and gave up 2 hits in 4 innings pitched. So hard not to disagree with the choice of Rathan Malone.
Your Academy Sports and Outdoors Player of the Game is Rathan Malone. Wow. 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 Oh, man. What a game, Johnny. What a day.
I enjoyed both games.
Fantastic.
You know, the walk-off 3 from 3 runs down for the Malakoff Tigers for their first state championship win in their history. And we come back with a 5A state championship, and Barbers Hill gets their first state championship in their school history. So pretty historic day here at the Dale Diamond, and congratulations to all state champions here this year. And again, to all the folks, you know, the teams that are runner-up that have played in this game, you all had a fabulous season. Only 2 teams make it this far during the season, and if you're one of them, you had a heck of a campaign. So congratulations to all here from the Dale Diamond.
Well, Johnny, it was a lot of fun with you today. Like you said, 2 great games. I want to thank Johnny Baeza.
There you go.
For being a great play-by-play man and color commentator. Took the load off me, man.
Oh, it was a pleasure to be here. I'm glad I had a chance to be a part of this for the NFHS network. I'm looking forward to next year, and just looking forward to football season now, right?
Football season. We got through the 2020-21
and that's one thing that a lot of us probably were hoping for, and we got it. We were able to witness a state championship baseball tournament here from Dale Diamond with fans, and a lot of fans, a lot of energetic fans. They bring a lot to each game, and I'm so happy to be a part of it, and I'm so happy that we get to witness a venue and an atmosphere like this.
Well, that'll do it for us here on the NFHS Network. I want to thank Johnny, like I said, our executive producer, Dre Matula, Christian Venegas, home plate camera, Todd James, third base camera, Ish Tahir, first base camera, Trevor Bullard was here earlier, Jesse Wolf was here earlier. Also want to thank Jared, every single one of us who has been with us for the NFHS Network. Also, Bert Brocker, the one and only. Oh, man. What a week. What a week it's been. Johnny, I know you've got a 10-minute drive. Lucky you. Everyone else here has, well, besides Ish, she's got a 15-minute drive or so. Everyone else here has got a 3-hour drive, and we're going to go home and take a nap. Congratulations to Barbers Hill. We now go down to the field for the trophy ceremony. Thanks so much for joining us.